Hi guys, Halfbreed Game here, welcome back to my DC6 Mankind Divided Let's Play. This is part 9, and we're continuing on from where we left off before. Just taking the evidence back to Smiley, and then we got to go see the shrink. Before we can move on to our next mission, as they think we might be a little crazy. There's a shooting range as well. We've got a key card for this. Let's see if there's any goodies in here. I don't know if it's... must just be shooting then. Doesn't seem like you can actually go in there and pick anything up. Sorry if you heard that noise in the background, that was a bin lorry just going past. It was rather loud. I do apologise. Smiley hiding at the back. Level 2 security. Enough trouble with level 1 security. Come on, Smiley, you got something I can steal. Self-crafted parts. Some multi-tools or something.
Hey, how's it going? Do you have the scan?
Yeah, it's right here.
You're a lifesaver, Adam. Seriously, Miller was in a foul mood when he left here. I don't need to give him another excuse to chew me out.
He left. Where'd he go?
Didn't ask, didn't think he wanted me to know. Did those state police jerks give you any grief?
It's like you said. They shot first, so I took care of it.
Oh, okay. Good. They had it coming.
So what's on the scan?
Oh, that. I have no idea.
What? You told me you found something big.
I didn't say I knew what it was, Adam. I said it was something that could blow this case wide open. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not buying this whole Ark did it angle. I believe what the evidence tells me. This DSD has all the answers we need, from the chemical makeup of the explosive used down to the material in the victim's clothing. I'm sure of it.
Okay, so how long until we're all sure of it?
Oh, it'll take hours to sift through the data. And I'm seeing Sonia later to apologize for any issues I may have caused with the state police. Plus, I do have other cases to work on too, Adam. I'll let you know when I find something.
You do that.
Take it easy.
Someone's got the ump. Jeez. Ask a simple question and you know it. Should have punched him in the eye. Got painkillers. What's she got in the drawer?
Leave that alone.
Credits.
Adam, I'm Delaro Zen. I appreciate you coming in to speak with me, and... well, I know you're probably getting this from everyone today, but I need to ask. Are you okay? I've seen footage from the train station, but being there must have...
Is that what this is about?
No, that was sympathy. This is a standard agent health interview to determine combat readiness. Here, I got you this from the dispensary.
You got me neuropazine? Look, Doc, I was caught off guard by a terrorist attack. Might have knocked some things out of whack, but it doesn't mean my body's gonna start rejecting my augments.
True, but traumatic experiences can kick a hornet's nest into the immune system. In patients with neuroprosthetics...
Would you believe me if I told you my body doesn't reject mechanical implants?
No. But my policy is for straight talk only in the room, so if you want me to believe that you're some kind of medical miracle, I guess I'll have to go with it. Please, have a seat. I've been looking over your file. There's some very interesting history here. Mind if we take a trip down memory lane?
Is
I
this
don't
gonna
think
take
Jensen's
long?
body ever did actually reject his drugs, did they? That's why he doesn't
It
need
says here that you were with
tropazine.
Detroit SWAT, but left in 26 to head up Seraph Industries' security division. David Seraph was at the center of America's augmentation debate.
David Seraph always attracted a lot of controversy.
Yes, I've seen some of his interviews. A firm believer in human enhancement technologies. I wonder if the incident changed his view?
Certainly didn't seem that way on the day.
You were with him then? In Panchea? When the incident happened?
Not at first. I was investigating the people responsible for attacking Seraph Industries. I was this close to exposing them when the incident hit.
You weren't affected?
No.
So how did you end up in Panchea?
I found out Seraph had left for the Arctic installation without me. I knew it was still under construction and most of its workforce was augmented. But by the time I got there, the damage had been done. Is there a reason we're dredging up the past? Because I don't see what any of this has to do with current events.
Don't you? Panchea was the fulcrum, Adam. For you and for all of society, everything changed that day. They dragged you out of the ocean and into a world that hates and fears people like you. Which actually leads me to my next question. So far, no one's claimed responsibility for the attack at Rizika. But with the human restoration vote coming, well, it's no secret Prague has become the symbol of legalized augmented oppression.
And the Augmented Rights Coalition is camped at its back door, trying to expose and resist it.
Most of the world thinks of them as terrorists. Augmented terrorists. If it turns out they are guilty, well, being augmented yourself...
How am I gonna feel? This isn't about Augs versus naturals, Delara. This is about terrorism. And in my book, there's no excuse for the taking of innocent lives, no matter the reason.
So if Talus Rucker ordered his people to do this, then...
It's my job to bring him in, not to judge whether he's guilty or innocent.
Well, look, I think it's safe to say that you have all your faculties about you. I'll let the director know that I'm officially clearing you for the field.
Well, it's probably best if I get back to work, Doc. I'll see you around.
See, I knew I weren't crazy. Well, not completely
Are you here
crazy
to talk?
anyway.
I'd
Maybe a little.
heard that American millennials feel entitled.
These are the chances you knew he was taking. Unlicensed
Let's get out of here before she starts talking again.
do it.
My God, Jensen, I heard about the explosion. We should relocate. I was thinking we could corner Director Miller together. Tell him it's not safe enough here.
We're fine, Chang.
The police station, the train station, we're next. I can feel it. I can more than feel it. I can see it happening.
No one knows where we are.
He's got
There's no reason to
panicked a
get
little
paranoid.
myself.
That's where you're wrong. They're trying to pull the lid off of us, Jensen, or someone is. Praha Dovos just got hacked.
Our building's front company. Thought it was fake.
I wish it was fake. Miller's got me cleaning up telecam footage from the attack to help figure out who these people are. Meanwhile, maybe they're trying to figure out who we are? Why else poke into an import company?
You think someone's figured out that the company's a front? Maybe they know what's really down here.
We have a lot of enemies. The people who bombed the train station. You don't
Secret
think
underground
they'd
lair
love to
and
know
this
where
guy's
we are?
panicking like a little girl.
You need to help me figure out who's looking into us and make them stop.
All right. Do you have any leads?
I traced our hacker snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Hill Avenue. Just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day. Probably walks in.
You're kidding.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment, access the computer they used, and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
I'll look into it. As soon as I know something, so will you.
Let me Vega.
You didn't get held up at a checkpoint or something, did you? I'm inside the clinic waiting for you.
Sorry, Alex. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hope you're not losing sight of what's important here. Sorry, this place just brings back memories. Don't take too long.
I'm coming, woman, I'm coming.
I should have stayed in bed.
So impatient.
Known as Northgate, these crucial remains
These assholes try anything.
4464. Glad I know the code to that one. Security level 5. There's got to be some goodies in here we can nick, surely.
Hey, glad you can make it. Any trouble getting away?
Miller's been giving me some leeway, but not much. I did survive a terror attack.
You and me both. God, sometimes I really hate this city. It used to welcome people like us. Go out of its way to entice Augs to live
Tell me
here.
the good stuff.
This clinic was built because Prague saw us as its future. Now, look at it.
Times change, Alex.
I know, trust me. Even got the scars to prove it.
You said we got something?
Yeah, listen to this.
A little heads up would have been nice.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on Ark.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at Versalife, and Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send me the reports if you want me to prove it, because Ark don't operate in North America.
They're setting up Ark, Adam. They sent you into that ambush in Dubai, and now they want to pin everything on the Augmented Rights Coalition. I told you Miller was dirty.
I agree, it doesn't look good. He's pulled me off Dubai
Dirty
and put me
cops,
on the train
dirty
station
cops.
bombing. I think he's about to send me to Gollum City.
The Udalek complex? You're not gonna like it there. It was built by the Santo Group as temporary housing for transient workers. But now...
Now it's home to every unlicensed dog in the Czech Republic. And it's where Ark's made its headquarters.
Shit, man. What are they planning?
We need to play this smart, Alex. Think about what we heard. What was that bit about Versalife?
You
Try and
mean
get
the
us
break-in that
killed,
never
kid.
happened? Yeah, I started digging into that right after I decrypted the conversation.
What'd you find?
Like I said, man, it's the break-in that never happened. Versalife is one of the biggest pharma companies on the planet, the only one still manufacturing neuropozyne. If it got broken into, it would have been big news.
So why are they saying it did? First Life doesn't produce just neuropozyne. They've got a huge research and development division.
Yeah? So? What does that have to do with ARC? Why frame them for break-in?
They want them to look like terrorists. I guess it depends on what they'll say was stolen. See what the Collective can dig up. If this really is a conspiracy, that break-in will be the thread to pull on.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna finish my investigation. Find out who really bombed the station. I'll let you know when I turn up.
Same here. Good luck, Adam.
Miller, we still going to Golem City?
You
Don't need luck, I just need loads of bullets.
are. Meet me at Kopecki's puppet
Loads
shop.
of
Your
bullets.
pilot's en route.
Maybe a 50
I'll
cal
brief you
machine gun
there.
or something.
Copy that.
Right, should we have a quick look at that apartment before we go to Golem City? I think it's in this area. Confront Sarah in my apartment. I've already done that, haven't I? Oh yeah, sorry. Oh no, it's in progress. Oh no, it's done. Confusing. Find the source of the hack. Or have I got to talk to him again? Confront over to service design mark system with answers to these strange. Oh no, I've already spoke to him about that. Alright. Where is this in the area? Yeah. Alright, we'll do this side quest while we're in the area. I like clearing up areas before I leave.
You seeing anything?
Or try to at least.
That's almost criminal.
So we'll get as much done in one area as possible. I don't know if you'll unlock something a bit more special for the next mission, like a silencer or something like that. So. Would like to get my hands on a silencer.
To bych chtěl ze všeho nejvíc.
Oyobo, you interested in some merchandise?
I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in...
Come on. I saw... You have credits? Usually you people with the robot arms and legs have no credits.
Well, you got a real way with people. What's on the menu?
Menu? No, not food. Guns and things. You want?
Let's have a look. I like guns. What you got? Shit strikes around the mission. Don't need ammo. Ah, silencer. And a hollow sight. Yeah, we'll have both of them. Not very much. What have we got? I don't have anything to sell. Oh yeah, I want to sell that. I don't want one of them. Don't want to sell that. Sell both of those. You can have the whiskey. I don't want that either. EMP grenade. I'll keep it just in case. That's the hollow sight, that's the silencer. Okay.
Ah, give to my mother one like this. She's very happy.
Not interested right now.
Give your mother a silencer and a hollow sight, you weirdo.
Tell them we can maybe get some Rysine into the next. Just make sure it's done.
No, I've gone up the wrong set of bloody stairs. Alright, let's sort out this. Right, what we got? Can a silencer go on the pistol? Yes it can. Silencer. Sweet. And hollow sight. Got a hollow sight on this. Cool. That's that done then. Right, I'll go over there.
Hear about the guy who had his kidney stolen by a cannon.
Talking about a silencer, not a fan.
My goodness.
I am doing a lethal playthrough, but I still like to be sort of stealthy about it. It's cold in there.
Up in the streets.
Oops. Got someone needs to get that looked at.
Look at UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the
Possibly gonna need a plaster in to patch that up. Someone accidentally punched a hole in his wall.
will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the
It's a really fancy place though.
millions of people lost their
Our place didn't look like this.
malfunctioning augmentation. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all
Electrocute
over the
vent
world,
up there.
and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the
Oh,
story.
I want one of them, that's cool.
This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you, live, from Picus.
They may have batteries, but we got this. The Sean Standard. Wrong?
Should be all that's in here then. Oh, I can't work out my. Let's go out the front door. So much for stealth. Just ignore the giant hole in the wall. Security level 2. Let me use our little Fandango multi-tool. I love those multi-tools.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Go.
Access granted.
No, there we go. Nope. Okay. Message online. Why are you online? Shit. Inquire. What's the rush? Okay, so we've got a character. So
Chang, I think I have something on our secret admirer.
Right, I'm going to have to continue this mission on in the next video, guys. We're coming up to 25 minutes.
Very bad for business. How much do they know?
Not sure. Good news is I got an exact location.
Find out whatever you can. What they know, what they want. If they blow the task force's cover, it's only a matter of time before someone blows up the task force.
Don't worry, Chang. I don't want the walls coming down just yet.
Think they'll catch this hog bomber?
Well, thanks for joining me, guys. If you like the video, please leave a thumbs up, and if you want to catch the latest, please subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.
Don't feel so great.
can't defend against that kind.